America, let's talk about Donald Trump again. Shocking, I know. This time it's about his executive order targeting diversity, equity and inclusion programs, or d.E.i for short. These programs aim to create more diverse and inclusive workplaces, but Trump sees them as a threat. His order essentially puts a target on the backs of these programs within the federal government. Now you might be thinking, Trevor, what's the big deal? It's just some government programs. Oh, my sweet summer child. This is about more than just paperwork and bureaucracy. This is about fundamental American values like equality and opportunity. Trump's order is essentially a giant leap backward in the fight for a more just and equitable society. It's a slap in the face to all the people who have fought tirelessly for equal rights and opportunities. The day after Trump signed the order, the memo went out. Federal agencies were told to put all their d.E.i employees on leave paid, thankfully, but still. Imagine showing up to work one day only to be told to pack your things and go home because your job, a job dedicated to making things fairer, is now considered a problem. There were deadlines too. Wednesday, all d.E.i staff had to be on leave. Thursday, agencies had to hand over lists of who and what these programs were. Then, by January 31st, they need plans for firing people in these offices. It's like a fire sale on equality, folks. The kicker is we don't even know how many people this affects. But what we do know is that this order throws out something Lyndon B. Johnson put in place. Back when America was trying to fix its whole segregation problem, LBJ said federal contractors can't discriminate based on race, religion, sex, you name it. They also had to take affirmative action, actively make things fairer. Trump just tossed that out the window. Now, why would Trump do this, you ask? Well, according to him, d.E.i programs are actually discriminatory. He claims they go against his vision of a colorblind society. You know, that mythical place where everyone is treated equally, despite all evidence to the contrary. He's basically saying that acknowledging and addressing systemic racism is the real racism. It's like saying that talking about a fire is more dangerous than the fire itself. It's classic Trump. Deflect, distract, and deny. He's also trying to paint d.E.i programs as illegal, saying they clash with existing civil rights laws. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off, but legal experts are already calling foul, saying this order is on shaky legal ground. As you can imagine, this executive order has sparked quite the reaction. The White House, unsurprisingly, is all for it. They're calling it a win for all Americans because, nothing screams unity and progress like telling a whole group of people that their efforts to promote equality are unwelcome. But unions, those champions of the working class, are singing a different tune. They're calling out Trump's hypocrisy, pointing out that d.E.i programs actually help reduce pay disparities and promote fairness in the workplace. They say this is less about merit and more about loyalty to Trump himself. Experts are also weighing in, with many expressing deep concern about the order's potential impact. They argue that it could lead to increased discrimination, undermine merit-based hiring practices, and create a chilling effect on diversity and inclusion efforts. And then there's the private sector. Some big companies like McDonald's and Walmart have actually been scaling back their d.E.i programs. Maybe they're trying to get ahead of the curve, or maybe they just like the cut of Trump's jib. But other companies, like Apple and Target, are standing their ground, defending their d.E.i programs and the importance of creating inclusive workplaces. So there you have it, folks. Trump's war on d.E.i is in full swing, and it's anyone's guess what the long-term consequences will be. But one thing's for sure, this is far from over. This